Dear friends of International Symposium on Economic Crime, my name is William Wu, the chairman of Shanghai Duan Law Firm. I'm grateful that Professor Barry Ryder and the symposium have invited me to deliver this speech to share with you our views on the symposium and its contribution on developing a great cross-border transactions from the perspective of Chinese lawyer. I would give a very brief introduction about more recently enforced law and regulations in China that have impacts on international cooperation and cross-border transactions. Hope that would be great helpful for those conducting trading with and legal research in China. First of all, we greatly appreciated the significance of the symposium and its benefit to Chinese lawyers. My colleagues and I have participated in the 36th and 37th symposium in year 2018 and in year 2019, as well as the masterclass specially customized for us prior to each symposium. These experiences benefits us from both professional knowledge and participating experience related to the Western law system, and allowed us a chance to procure international contacts and resources. For one thing, through various symposiums, sections, and knowledge sharing hosted by those renowned professors and the scholars and the senior practitioners of the industry. The symposium and master classes have provided valuable legal knowledge on cross-border matters, especially on mutual judicial collaborations and economic crime strife to over 15 lawyers from Shanghai office and branch office all over the world. That is vital accumulation of certain professionalism that strengthens our law firm's cultivation of a talented team on foreign legal affairs. On the other hand, the symposium, being the most significant professional forum in the field of international judicial cooperation, every year attracts more than 1,500 legal experts, senior law practitioners, cross-industry and field authorities to get together and stay in the University of Cambridge for a week, particularly for industry news exchanging and information sharing, provided us with opportunities not only to learn from each other in the academic and practitioner fields, but also be fruitful in resource sharing and network building. This has laid a solid foundation for our Chinese lawyers to better connect with overseas professionals and participate in international cooperations. As of this year, consequently, the foreign-related cases in our firm, especially those related to large-scale cross-border litigation, investment and financing, merger and acquisition, the recognition and enforcement of Chinese judgments abroad, have indeed increased. We recently have one, for example, ongoing asset recovery case in Australia, which the partners we are cooperating with is exactly the expert we met during the 37th symposium in Cambridge. Secondly, the symposium is also an important platform to promote international economic cooperation. For example, the Belt and Road Special Forum, as a sub-forum of the symposium, has been held for consecutive years, reflecting Professor Barry and the symposium's emphasis and support to the Chinese Belt and Road Initiative and its development. Also, it is an epitome of the friendship between the UK and China, which serves the mutual benefits in economic, trade, and the cultural fields of the two countries. As of the most important participant of the Maritime Silk Road, who have played an important role in the implementation and the development of the initiative, as not only the pioneers of the initiative, but also the core of smooth implementation of economic and trade changes, resource allocation, and the dispute resolution for the entire project. The Belt and Road Special Forum, therefore, provides a platform for the experts and the scholars from all over the world for academic interaction and the participants with a multi-angle and a multi-channel understanding of the project, which creates irreplaceable chances for improvement in legal and economic and cultural cooperation. At the end, I would like to briefly share some important laws and regulations newly enforced in China that are closely related to cross-border transactions and business. In company law field, the newly adopted Chinese company law coming into effect on October 29, 2018 is the most highlighted rule. This new law has strengthened the protection of the rights and interests of the company shareholders and creditors by producing provisions on the circumstances for initiating civil lawsuits against the company or other shareholders of the company in the name of company shareholders, and also provides well-developed legal support for creditors to peer the veil of the limited liability company and pursue liability towards shareholders who are at fault in abusing the limited liability doctrine. Another law that deserves attention is the new foreign investment law, which just came into effect on January the 1st, 2020. Its significance lies in the tangible reflection in the form of law of determination of China to further open the domestic market to encourage foreign investment. It clarifies the legal provision of national treatment before foreign investment access to Chinese market, and the negative list management system, and it provides supplementary clarification support for foreign invested companies in the fields of intellectual property and the trade secret protection. Therefore, it's also worthy of the attention of all kinds of foreign investors. The third law I would like to highlight is the Labor Country Law of China, coming into effect on December 29th, 2018. Since the beginning of its adoption, it has attracted the wide attention from both employer and employees, since that it clarifies both procedures and measures for employers to establish internal rules and regulations related to employees' daily activities, as well as refine the relevant legal provisions and the basis for dispute settlement related to establishment and termination of the nexus of labor relations, the labor contracts. It can be said that this labor contract law has become the Bible for domestic enterprises to resolve labor dispute in China. As time is limited, please allow me to stop here. I very much appreciate and hope that next year's symposium can be and will be held smoothly as planned. In the meantime, please accept my most sincere sympathies to all of those who have suffered losses due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Thank you.